What's up, guys and girls? It's your boy Upshift, and welcome back to another video. And today we have a tier list of every single Pokemon that is going to be in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So I got all these mons right here. Now I'm gonna say this ahead of time. If I have a Pokemon somewhere, I will put, with very few exceptions, I will put its entire evolutionary line and all of its forms together, with very few exceptions. So I'm just gonna go down the list from bottom to top, starting with Indeedee, I believe this thing's name was. It's a little bit of a boring and mundane design. I don't necessarily dislike it very much, but I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in indifferent because it's not necessarily bad. And next we have. Ooh, what was this thing's name? It was Lynx. It had something to do with Lynx. So this little bug dude. As a matter of fact, I'll look it up right now. I believe it was Phalanx. Phalanx. Images. Yeah, Phalanx. All right, yeah. So Phalanx, I think its other form, which is either its other form or evolution, was shown, and I do like it. So I'm gonna put this in indifferent, and I'm gonna move these ones down to bad because they're not that good. I'll tell the truth. All right, next we have. Wow, I'm bad with these names. So was it Dreeble? For some reason, I'm wanting to call it Dreeble. I'll check and correct myself in the description if I'm incorrect. This one, I love it. Its second one, I believe, was called Drawcloak. Again, I'll correct all of the ones that I called them by the incorrect name. I'll correct all of them in the comments. So, Dracloak, I believe this was, and this one was Dragapult. Yeah, this is one of my favorite from the new games. This is also going in. I love it. Now the next one is Ice Cube. This one, it's funny. I like the concept and how it has like its head a little bit like melted, and then at a full ice cube. So I'm gonna put this one. I feel nothing of it. I'll put it in indifferent, both of its forms. Next we have Applin. It's just a little apple with eyes. I'll also put that in indifferent. Then we have Flapple. Flapple I actually really like. I'm going to put that in good. And then. Ooh. Apple. Something. Guess what, guys? I'm already on Google. I'm going to just check. Applin. Pokemon. Images. Applin. And Appleton. Appleton is the next one. Appleton I'm going to put in indifferent. I think it's a goofy concept that it's a really chubby like dragon and it's fully burst out of the apple. Now Pince Urchin. I'm going to put this one in indifferent as well. A lot of these are probably going to go in indifferent. Let's face the facts. And wow, I'm not remembering any of these names. I'm usually way better with names. I'm not even going to go back to full screen. Oh, actually, no. This is Stonejourner. And if I'm wrong, I will correct myself again. I like the concept of it being like a Stonehenge type Pokemon. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Next is Duraludon. I love Duraludon. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. And then that's going to be the same for Clobopus and Grapploct. In case you couldn't tell, I'm putting them in the order instead of like how much I like them. Now we have Centiskorch and I believe it was Sizzlipede. Those are also going in. I love it. They're so cool. Then we got Snom and Frostmoth, which also insanely cool. I love Frostmoth and Snom is just so cute. Now we got this one I never even knew the name of, so I'm not even gonna try. But I'll put it in the description along with the ones that I mess up, if I mess any other ones up. But this one I am a very large fan of. So I'll just put both of its forms right there. And then this was Toxel. I don't even want to try because I feel like that's wrong, but I will put that in the description too if Toxel is incorrect. But for some reason, I want to call it Toxel. So this one, it's a pre-evolution to a mon that I do really like, but I just do not like this thing at all. As a matter of fact, this is probably the only mon that I really like strongly dislike. Kill it. Unless you're gonna evolve it, then don't kill it. Next, we have Grimmsnarl. Awesome. And Morgrem, also awesome. And Impidimp, good. I know I said I would put them in the lines together usually. I didn't really like Impidimp until I saw its evolutions. I really liked Morgrem and I loved Grimmsnarl. Now next we have... Oh. It was Qfant. And this is going to be a lot of me trying to know the names. Qfant. And here it is right here. Copperaja. I knew it had like the weird Aja at the end, but I couldn't remember. So Qfant and Copperaja. Copperaja, I'm putting in good. Awesome design. And Qfant, I'm going to put in indifferent. Now next is Roly-Coly's line. Roly-Coly, I'm going to put in good. I believe this was Colcart. I'm going to put in good. And I'm going to put Colossal in I love it. Now we have it was Sinistea. Sinistea. This is an unpopular opinion. Sinistea and Poltegeist I'm gonna put indifferent. They're both pretty cool, but nothing that I love. You know what? I'll put Poltegeist in good. Now we have Silicobra and Sandaconda. I don't know what I like so much about them, but I like something so much about them. So that's where they're going. Next we have Cramorant. Cramorant I'm going to put in indifferent as well. And then we have... I know this one's Barraskewda, and this is some kind of like Anacuda or something like that. Let's see. Barraskewda. And we'll see what the pre-evolution is called. Images. Barraskewda, and where's the boy at? Does it have names here? We got Barraskewda. I'm just going to keep this open. This will help a lot. Why can't I find them? This is going to be way longer of a video than it needs to be. I apologize in advance. There it is. Barraskewda and... Oh, I cannot read that. I think Anacuda is pretty close, but I don't know if that's exactly what it is. Let's check Reddit. Aracuda. I was close. Aracuda. I'm going to keep this open, just in case I need it again. So we have Aracuda and Barraskewda. I always liked this one, Aracuda, for its derpiness originally. I love it. And Barraskewda is a perfect evolution. It's just so... BA in many different ways. Now, for the Hatterene line, I do not remember what its pre-evolutions are called. We'll put there. We'll put these ones in indifferent. And we'll put Hatterene in good. Now, I will put the ones that I mess up. All the ones that I mess up and forget will be in the description. I will say what their names are. And here's another one. I'm gonna look right here. Choodle and Dreadnought. You know, I'm actually gonna check for the other ones that I might have messed up before. So I thought that was Dreeble, I believe is what I said. Dreepy or Dreeby. I was close. I was very close. And then this one was... I was right. It is Toxel, and this is Toxicity, I believe. So maybe I won't have to put them in the description as long as I correct myself now. And let's just make sure there are none that I forgot. And Hatterene's pre-evolutions, yeah. So Hatterene's pre-evolutions are called Hadia, and I believe that's Hatteran. Again, if those are incorrect, I will put that in the description still. So we have Choodle and Dreadnought. Choodle is funny and derpy. I'm gonna put it in good, and I've always liked Dreadnought since day one. Now we got more Pico. I'm not a big fan of. I never really liked the Pikachu clones. I'm gonna put it in bad. Now we got Blipbug, Dottle, and is it Dottle? Come on, please tell me I'm not wrong again. That would be really annoying. Dottler, and then this one's Orbeetle. So Blipbug and Dottler are gonna go there, and Orbeetle is going in good. Now we have Alcreamy's pre-evolution, which is Milcree, I believe. Again, description. Milcree. If it's not in the description, then I said it right. I'm going to put both its pre-evolution and Alcreamy in different. And then Yamper and Bolthund are going to go in, there. They're going to go in I Love It. Just to be positive. Yeah, Bolthund. Alright, now Yamask and Runagrigus, I believe its name was. Something crazy like that. That one isn't even on this list, so I will have to check that separately. It's like Runigris. I'm not putting that, because I know that's close enough, so I'm not going to put that in the description. But this Yamask, it's Yamask, indifferent, and this evolution is crazy. I'm going to put it in good. Darumaka and Darmanitan, both indifferent. Zigzagoon is good. Linoon is good. And I really like Obstagoon. I'm one of the few people that likes Obstagoon so much. Next is Galarian Stunfisk, and I'm only putting this in good because they made something really interesting and kind of cool out of Stunfisk, which is not a very interesting and cool Pokemon originally. Next is Corsola. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. This is probably going to be one of the only Pokemon that I'm questioning about that I'm putting in I Love It because it's just such a crazy design. Now, Mr. Mime, I'm going to put in indifferent, and Mr. Rhyme, I'm going to put in good. Weezing's good. Now, this Farfetch'd, I believe that's what this is. I'm going to put this and Surfetch'd in I Love It, which is also one of my main favorite Mons in Sword and Shield. And Ponyta and Rapidash, here is an unpopular opinion. Everybody loves them. I like the Ponyta more than the Rapidash, I will not lie. So Ponyta's going to go in good, and Rapidash is still going to go in good, but I do like the Ponyta more. Meowth is going to go in good, and so is Berserker, because those are pretty interesting. Gossifleur, I'm going to put in indifferent, and Eldegoss I'm putting in bad, because I've never really been a big fan. My opinions have changed a little bit from when I did this a long time ago. Wooloo is good, and Dubwool, its evolution, is also good. Now, so we have Squovet and Greedent right here. I'm going to put both of them in indifferent, because they're just normal types. They're normal Mons. Now, Rookidee, Corvisquire, and Corviknight are all going in I Love It. In case you couldn't tell, I love most of these Mons. Okay, now we got Inteleon, Drizzile, and Sobble. Fun fact, Drizzile, and I do not remember the name of Grookey's middle stage. These are their actual shiny sprites, so these are not what they're going to look like in game unless you get shinies, just saying. But yeah, so Sobble, Drizzile, and Inteleon are going in I Love It. These are actually my favorite ones, which I know is an unpopular opinion. They're probably tied with Rillaboom with Inteleon. Now we have Cinderace, Raboot, and Scorbunny. Now I'm going to put Scorbunny. You know what? I'm going to put these ones in good. Scorbunny is good. Raboot is good. And Cinderace is good. Cinderace could have been more exciting. I will not lie to you. And now with Grookey, whatever its middle stage is called, and Rillaboom, we're going to put those in I Love It as well because they're amazing. You know what? These leaks are so accessible. You don't need no description for this. You can I believe in you. I have a challenge for you guys watching the video because I'm lazy. I challenge you to go find the leaks and find the names of the ones that I messed up or just didn't know, okay? Because there are some coming up that I'm going to not remember at all. They're probably on the list, though. Actually, you know what? Speaking of the list, Thwackery or Thwacky, something like that. Alright, so now we got Zamazenta in its non-shield form, which I am so happy it's so cool, because Zamazenta, I love it. And now we got Arctovish, I believe its name was. I did remember that one properly. Arctovish, I actually do really like. It's kind of weird, but I do really like it a lot. Now, all the other ones are crazy looking. I don't know how I feel, but it's weird. We got Dracovish right here. That's what this is right here, Dracovish. This one is I'm gonna throw this one in good, because it's funny. And then both Dracovolt and Arctovolt, those two are both gonna go in indifferent. Now we got Zamazenta. Now we have Zacian. I'm gonna put that in good. Now we have Eternatus's two forms. So Eternatus's hand form is weird, so I'm gonna put it in good. But its regular form is incredible. So that's one of my favorites as well. And now we got Thievel and Nickit. Was that its name? Yeah, Thievel and Nickit. So I have been on the fence between good and I love it for these two, because I don't know what type they are, and that will determine something for me. So purely based on design, I'm gonna put them in I love it. So yeah, in case you couldn't tell, it's mostly concentrated up here and over here, especially up here. So as you can tell, I'm pretty excited for these games, because the only mon that I really dislike, like, strongly is this thing, which is unfortunate because I really like its evolution. Its evolution is incredibly cool. So if any of you guys are asking what my favorite Pokemon is, well, I hate you, because you're gonna make me choose. But it's probably between Dragapult, Grapploct, Centiskorch, Frostmoth. I'm gonna list a lot, I'm warning you. Inteleon, Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Eternatus, and Sirfetch'd. I know I named a lot of them, but those are my favorites. But yeah, so that's it for this video, and I will see y'all next week. Peace.